First this evening, there's a bold call from the former Justice Minister Mark Golding for the country to explore legalizing the use and possession of ganja.
He made the call at the RGR Gleaning Group's town hall meeting on the ganja industry at Jamaica College in St Andrew last night.
Mr. Golding, who in 2015 piloted the bill to decriminalize the possession of small quantities of ganja, said the climate has changed since then and urged the government to consult countries which have legalized to get ideas on moving in a similar direction. TVJ's Janella Pursues has that primetime news report.
Before Canada, Uruguay was the only country in the world to fully legalize marijuana. Countries around the globe, Jamaica included, have instead been focused on decriminalizing small amounts of the product and legalizing it for medicinal use.
At the time when we crafted this law, we thought it necessary for Jamaica to comply with its international obligations as a signatory to the Single Convention of 1961, and we worked very hard to find where there was room for enabling an industry to evolve which was compliant with our international obligations.
But the former Justice Minister Mark Golding is now urging the government to consider full legalization. Despite the barriers, he's of the view it can be done.
The Vienna Law of Treaties provides, for example, where groups of countries that are like-minded can form their own treaties around this subject. I think we should be exploring talking to Canada, talking to Uruguay and other states that might be minded to have a more liberal regime than what this 1961 convention allows, and designing a treaty for countries that want to have a regime that meets the needs of their people.
Concerns were also raised about limiting legalization of ganja to only medicinal use.
Medical marijuana, this is where we keep getting wrong, is accepted by a particular set of business people. Yeah. When it comes to ganja industry, that's not the most accepted form. That's what I say, and that is why you have change in the United States. It's not doctors who cause the change in ganja in the United States. You know. It's people who use herb, and them use herb not just in smoking, but many other forms as well.
Fly the gate right away and give people freedom to do what they want to do. The second suggestion is to grant vigilante permits to everyone who is selling weed on the side or whatever. Look, there's no difference between the medicinal and the recreational. Every cell in my brain I work. Every cell in my brain I learn. And that me or youth I sing last night. So this hypocrisy what we have as big people and people who don't understand weed, and we come and make this people talking about this, that and ray. Yo, I just foolishness.
Janella Pursues, TVJ News.